junior, people who are junior to you kind of seek that out?
Yeah. So I guess there'll be two parts to how I answer this question. One is like, one thing I'm proud of myself for is in undergrad, I think I found a set of people who were real mentors for me. And I don't think that's easy in undergrad, not because there's a lack of mentors, but because there's so many people. And, people will tell you varying opinions. Like, I remember some people would be like, grades don't matter, go create. And some people would be like, you must do a career in investment banking. And you'll just meet all sorts of people with all sorts of point of views. Like, you should really like just think like, find a few people who you really respect and admire, and really take their advice. And part of this will be a self-reflection exercise on yourself, and think like, where do I see myself in a few years, or who do I want to be like that's older than me, and just take their advice. I think in undergrad there's a lot of noise, so finding a few people who you can trust and leverage them versus listen to everybody is really important. And then part two is, when you enter the workforce, finding mentors. I think the best way to find mentors is, one, seek them out, but two, do a good job for who you work with. If you do a good job and you help people, you help your manager deliver good work product, he or she will be invested in helping you out as well. So keeping that in mind, that as you're working under someone, if you're doing things that are really helping them out, they will go to bat for you. But also, if you want to have a candid discussion with them about career stuff and whatnot, they'll help you out as well.
A couple more topics.
The one thing I would add there is a lot of noise. And to your point on listening to people 2 or 3 years older than you, I think that's very important versus like listening to people your age or unsolicited advice on the internet. I think the Wall Street Oasis is still out there, but I reflect back on like some of the things I heard from people my age, or like some of the things I read online, and like it's almost comical. It's like written by people who don't really know what working in the real world is like. They're an undergrad, and I would almost caution people to steer clear from those kind of sites and really trust people who were in your shoes 1 to 3 years ago and can give you good advice there.